The football team has no name. The New York Giants fans have no shame. And it's been Batman forever since the Cowboys won the big game. You are now watching a Philly Fuego production. Gracias, amigos. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the Nest Out West, where Eagles fans are always the best. I will always ride or die for this team, and when I'm gone, please bury me in green. Now I don't want to come off like I'm bragging, but I'ma bring the heat like an effing dragon. You can call me Fuego, aka Phillyzilla, coming to you like the Thriller in Manila. Lots of collabs and live streams galore. You're gonna love what I have in store. Giving you my all, I always will try. And just remember, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah.
What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I'm Philly Foothills, and I am back in the Nest Out West, where I'm trying to bring you the best when it comes to Philadelphia Eagles content on YouTube. And let me turn this Dak Prescott interview down a little bit in the halftime of the Hall of Fame game against Cowboys Steelers. It's 3-0 Cowboys at the halftime. Been pretty boring so far, the first half of football, but I mean, what can we really expect? These guys are probably pretty rusty and just getting back into the flow of tackling another human being. Excuse me. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you. Looks like BLSG was in here earlier. He said he's definitely going to be in here, so we'll see if he shows up. Vic 3, my guy, he said no better way to end the night than with a little Philly Fuego. Sonic, what's going on? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. The King, thank you. I appreciate you for being here. So yeah, it's been a pretty lackluster first half for the first preseason game of the 2021 season. But yeah, let's just jump right into it, and address the elephant in the room, really. And in my opinion, all the legal trouble aside, even if it never even happened, giving up on Jalen Hurts now makes no sense financially. Will slow the development of this team as a whole, and it will fracture the locker room. I need to see agree or disagree. Definitely in the comments, let me know how you guys are feeling on that. Because this shit is getting crazy. Even the media, even these clickbait media types have to be really, really tired about talking about this subject at this point. It's ridiculous. It's not happening, you guys. It's all just smoke and mirrors. Yeah, the Eagles might be in the midst of trading some people, possibly Derek Barnett, possibly Andre Dillard, and obviously possibly Zach Ertz. And that could be the reason why they restructured Lane's deal and Derek Barnett's to free up some cap space, and also to make Derek Barnett's contract a little more tradable. So yeah, I mean, do you guys agree or disagree with my thinking here? I mean, because yes, Deshaun Watson makes us somewhat better. I'm going to say somewhat, because I don't think he's an elite quarterback. I really, really don't. And I'm not just saying that because of all this. I've watched him, and I think, especially at the beginning of his career, and then when, he obviously had a lot of help from D-Hop. D-Hop, I feel, made him look a lot better than he was and that he is. And I don't really feel like he's elite. My partner in crime, a.k.a. Eagles of Eagles Uncensored Podcast. What's up, man? He said, what's up? Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys being here. Jordy Fighter, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Ye I go. Thank you, sir. My NorCal West Coast brethren, new friend of mine that I just recently went to a San Francisco Giants game with. So yeah, go SF Giants. Absolutely beat the Dodgers all day, every day, twice on Sunday, especially if it's a doubleheader. Eagles on Central Podcast said, "Yee, yes, sir." Yee said, "I don't want this to happen this year. If it happens, let's get him next year." Yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, Jalen Hurts is going to have to look really, really, really bad for me to want to give up on his rookie contract after 1 year. He's going to have to look really, really bad. And yeah, I got the game on my phone right now. So yeah, let me mute the commercials. Make sure you guys don't hear that at all. Don't want to get copyrighted for playing commercials or something, or get getting the video taken down because of that. Trying to get watch hours, not have my live streams and stuff taken down. We got 5 people in the live stream, so shout out to the nickel in the live. I appreciate all of you guys. And Yee, I don't even know if I want that to happen next year, because it's gonna cripple us financially. And I mean that even if it's or even even if we're talking Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson, because then you have to me, with the money that they want, you have to factor in their age as well. So I don't know. It's gonna be tricky waters to tread. That's for sure. Tricky waters to tread. Try saying that 10 times fast. AK Eagles said, of Eagles on Censor podcast, said, "You so far off, it's not even funny." You're so far off, it's not even funny. Maybe he meant to say, I don't know. I don't know who's far off. Jinx Wolf. What's up? What's going on, Jinx? How you doing? Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Yeah, we're just gonna watch the second half here. But yeah. Kind of cool. Peyton Manning's going into the Hall of Fame. He gets to be introduced by his dad. That's pretty cool. Sonic 2.25 sell well. At least we know one person who wants Deshaun Watson. Nitro Freak. Well, hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion, and I would love to hear his argument on that, because if you're willing to pull the plug on Jalen Hurts right now and send him to Houston and cripple this team financially and give up all of our draft picks damn near for that kid who has legal allegations facing him right now, and to me, in my opinion, isn't elite, I would really like to hear Nitro Freak's argument to that, because I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It really, really doesn't. Like I said, I don't know if you guys agree, disagree. I really like to know. All the legal troubles aside, giving up on Hurts now makes no sense financially. Will slow the development of this team as a whole, because you guys got to figure, if we bring in a guy like Jalen Hurts right now, then that means he has to learn the playbook. That means he has to get comfortable with these new players, the new system, the new coaches, everything around him, and it's going to fracture the locker room, almost guaranteed. Because we have guys wearing Jalen Hurts hats to practice, his offensive lineman, Lane Johnson, speaking included in that. So if you think that's not going to fracture the locker room, you're batshit crazy. So I really want to know what you guys think about this whole thing. I think it's a really, really bad idea for this organization, especially right now, and especially with the amount of money he's gonna want. Because these guys want just astronomical amounts of money, and if we can build a team around Jalen Hurts on his rookie deal, why not take that? Why not take that risk? Why not? It's worth it to me in the long run. Because even if we waste a year or two at most, maybe 3 on Jalen, then at that point we wash our hands of it and we move forward. But he's got to, for me, like I said, he's got to show tremendous regression this year. He's got to look like absolute dog crap for me to give up on him after 1 year. Matthew Walsh, what's going on, my guy? He said, I don't want Watson. We cannot take a chance on a player with those kinds of allegations hanging over him. There's a high likelihood that he would face criminal charges soon. I believe his accusers. And that's even one thing. That's a whole other thing in itself. But I just feel that, I mean, how much really does Deshaun Watson, how much better does he really make us at this point? Shout out to the 10 in the live stream. We got double digits in here. So thank you guys all for being here. I really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you read the ticker down below and continue to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe to keep my dreams alive. I'm going to Philadelphia for the first time this year. Me and Mrs. Foothills are really working hard to make sure that we got everything's paid for and we got a room and everything like that. So all your guys' help, any donations you guys make with the purchases from Mrs. Foothills Macari store in the link in the description is all going towards the channel, and it's all going definitely towards helping fund our very first trip and very first Philadelphia Eagles game in the link against Andy Reid and company. It's going to be a tough game, but Chiefs game early October. It's going to be a great atmosphere. I can't absolutely wait. I'm so excited just talking about it right now and watching football on my phone. And the Steelers are actually moving the ball a little bit now. So it's looking good. I like to see a non-Dallas person actually moving the ball and getting some yards. So it looks like the Steelers are inside the 40 now. So it's 1st and 10. Little bootleg out. He hits the tight end. It's for about a 10, 12-yard gain. The Steelers are inside the 20 now. It's 3-0 Dallas, so if the Steelers tie it up or take the lead on this drive. And I'm going to keep saying this. Allegations aside, and you're right, but you're right, Matthew Walsh. We shouldn't even want to go anywhere near this right now because of all the things that are going on. I agree with you. Prime time with Steven. Said, what's up? How you doing? I appreciate you. Thank you. Sorry, I thought my thing froze for a second. Vic 3, what's going on? He said, what's good, everyone? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you guys haven't heard, Vic 3 is going to be joining the East Meets West podcast with myself and AK Eagles of Eagles Uncensored. And Ye I Go is also going to be joining us. So we're going to have 2 guys from the West, excuse me, and 2 guys from the East. And our 2 guys from the East are really close to Pennsylvania. They're less than they're right around an hour drive each. So they're not too far. And Ye I Go, I mean, we're close enough. It's funny, we live on opposite sides of Sacramento, right? He's more on the on the northwest side of Sacramento, and I'm further east up the mountains, right? Going up towards Lake Tahoe and up to the into the Sierras of Northern California, the Sierra Mountains. But it's funny because the 530 area code is so big that we have the same area code. So I'm a 530 guy right now as well. I've been a 916 guy before in my life because I went to high school in West Sacramento, grew up mostly in Davis, but yeah, grew up in West Sacramento. So 916, 530s have always definitely been my area codes. But yeah, it's kind of funny though. Eagles Uncensored said, I'm joking. I was talking to you, bro, because we talked about this earlier. Had to mess around. Yeah, your misspelling threw me off, so I wasn't sure. The O at the beginning. I don't know. What did you say? Did you say O? Oh, okay, I get you. Oh, you're so far off. It's not even funny. I get you. Yeah. I guess I was looking for like an OH. I didn't know if you meant to put an I. Sometimes I know Steelers score a touchdown. Touchdown Steelers. Touchdown Steelers. Kalen, what's his last name? Balaj? Running back. He scored up the middle. So it's 6-3 Steelers. Oh, they got a nice push. Oh, he made a nice little cut back into the middle and fought to get into the end zone. All right. Dallas is behind. Dallas is losing. Victory said, "What's good, Steven?" Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So, yeah, Ye I Go and Vic 3 are going to be joining the East Meets West podcast this Saturday, 9 p.m. on the East, 6 p.m. on the West. And yeah, they're not just special guests for the week. They're joining as official co-hosts of the podcast. So yeah, we're going to officially have 2 guys from the West, 2 guys from the East. And it's going to be awesome because we're going to have some good opinions and some good debate, things like that on there. So it should be fun. Definitely. Check us out. Like I said, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. on the East, every Saturday from now on, unless, schedules conflict or something like that. But yeah, that's going to be our permanent time going forward. Sonic 2.25 said, "You do not want to hear his opinion on that," but Eagles Uncensored Podcast said, "Agree." Vic 3 said, "What's the point of trading for Watson? All we would really be doing is paying his court fees and his accusers while he's suspended. That doesn't sound like a good deal to me." Good point, Vic. Yeah, I mean, if he's going to be, he might be settling some of this stuff out of court and things like that. So, yeah, I think I'm going to stick to my guns on this. And even if the allegations aside, even if he never was even, his name was never even drugged through the mud like it's been, whether he's guilty or not, I'm putting that all aside. I don't even know if I want to pay him elite quarterback money because I don't really feel like Deshaun Watson has proven to me that he's an elite quarterback. Tell me what he's done to prove that he's an elite quarterback. Anybody can look good when they have DeAndre Hopkins as their wide receiver. Excuse me, I got freaking too many cats in this house. I got cat hair on my nose. I appreciate it, but no, I don't appreciate it. What am I saying? I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. Stay hydrated. I know it's not water, but definitely try to stay hydrated. So yeah, I think it should be. I didn't catch if they made the extra point, but it should be 7-3 Steelers. It's coming back on right now. That was a nice drive for Pittsburgh. So if Mrs. AK Eagles is watching, I'm sure she's probably to see the Steelers finally get on the board. So congrats to her on that first Steeler touchdown of the year. And now they got John Lynch in the booth. Earlier they had Peyton Manning, so they're having all the Hall of Fame inductees, I think, come into the booth. BLSG said, "What's good for the Foothills? When you dropping the link?" I'm going to drop it in at probably the half-hour mark. I think I'm going to go a couple more minutes because I got a couple more questions I want to ask you guys before I do that. All right, so it's 6-3. It looks like they missed the extra point, and Dallas has the ball at the 24-yard line. They just returned the kick. Sonic 2.6. We said, "What's up, Vic?" Eagles censored. G, sir. Let me start going through these before I put them up. Sorry about that. All right. Uncensored said, "Hey, bro, I told the wife, if you lose tonight, you sleep on the couch. Only winners sleep in my bed." And she smacked me. I'm an abused man. Oh man. Poor uncensored. Oh, I just turned my mic up. Can you guys is that too loud? Let me know if that sounds okay. I hope it does. I did have it down a little bit. I hope it wasn't too low. But Dallas has the ball now on the 41-yard line. It's second. It's in third quarter, 10.5 minutes left. Second and 8. And it's 6-3 Steelers. Jinx Wolf said, "What game you going to?" The Chiefs game. It's going to be. I know it's a tough first game to go to, but yeah, I was lured in by seeing Andy Reid, seeing Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So yeah, I mean it's going to be a tough first game. Hopefully we'll get the W, but either way, I'm going to enjoy the trip. I know it's going to be a tough. But if it's going to be a tough W, but one that a sensible person, you're predicting the schedule. You're picking the Chiefs to win that game. It just the people say, why'd you pick that game to go to your first game? It just happened to fit our schedule the best, so we just decided to do that. And if somehow, hey, crazier things have happened. If our Eagles happen to dethrone the reigning AFC champions, then man, that's going to be amazing. Oh, interception, Pittsburgh. They got interception. They got it in Dallas territory. They're going to take the pictures. It's glamour shot time. It's glamour shot time for them. I don't know if that was Danucci or if that was Gilbert Grape. Garrett Gilbert. Let me see if I can find out for you guys. Oh, he threw that into. That was a bad throw. He threw that double coverage. Double coverage coming over the middle with the safety coming over the top. But that was Danucci. Yeah, that was Chef Danucci serving up that interception right there. Chef Ben Danucci. He still got his apron on out there. Oh, Steelers got about 5 yards on first down on a little swing pass. We got 7 people on the live stream. Yeah, so going to the Chiefs game, Jinx Wolf, and yeah, hopefully we won't be jinxed in that game. Big Play Slay said, "What's good, Foothills? What's going on, nephew? Appreciate you checking in. Definitely. That's tough, AK." AK, she was like, he was like, "Only winners sleep in our bed," and she was like, "Poor AK." How did I get it? How did I get that noise of him on there? Big Play Slay said, "And I'm on my backup account, LOL. So that's why I don't got my wrench." Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you explained that to everybody, so that everybody wasn't freaked out about you not having your monitor wrench. There wasn't a panic about Slay not being able to moderate the channel like usual. No, I appreciate you guys. Definitely, each and every one of you guys for being here, for just helping me grow my channel, helping continue the continued success of it. And ooh, looks like Dallas stopped him on third down. Let's see what Pittsburgh decides to do. It's third and short, like 3rd and 1. Man, that running back should have broke that tackle. BLSG said, "Yes, sir. Dallas still stinks." That's right. Absolutely.
Dallas will always stink. Dallas stinks so bad I could smell them through my cell phone. First down, Steelers. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, Mike Tomlin. You stick it to them. Hell yeah. Go for it on 4th and short in their territory. Absolutely. Be aggressive. Don't kick a field goal. we're here to. They want to win the Hall of Fame game. I guess Zeke changed his diet and he's lost some weight. Good for Zeke. He's still worn out. No one knows how to kick in this game, right? Because the Dallas missed a. I think Dallas missed a really long. Their kicker tried to kick a 50-something yard field goal, I think it was, and he missed it way wide right. I mean, it was so wide right that it looked like a golf shot. It looked like he hooked it or sliced it. I don't know. I think it's hooked. I forget which one is which in golf. I don't play golf, so I know. But yeah, there's been some kicking woes. Definitely, they missed an extra point, missed a field goal on both sides. So yeah, 6-3 Steelers. It's 6.5 left in the third quarter. 2nd and 5. Steelers run play, first down inside the 20. Let's go, Steelers. Beat that Cowboy ass. Sonic 2.25 said, the Dallas still stinks. You know, I was about to make a Dallas funny video, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait till the regular season. Okay. I look forward to seeing that, Sonic. He also said, that is our first round draft picks. We'll be going. Yeah, that and our first round draft picks will be going to Houston. Absolutely. Yeah, I think the cost is way too heavy for I don't think he's I think he's obviously he's a good quarterback. He would make us better, but do we really think that Deshaun Watson is elite? I don't know. I don't think so. I want to know you guys' opinion on that. Yodat General, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'm going to get you in the nest soon, sir. So yeah, definitely I appreciate you being here. I can't wait to talk some Eagles with you very, very soon. Because yeah, there's a lot going on right now. We definitely have some things to talk about. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I appreciate you being here though. Salute to you, my guy. Absolutely. What's going on? Yeah, Victory said big Ben DiNucci in the game. Yeah. Jinx Wolf said, I'm going to that game. Cool. Awesome, Jinx. Yeah. I don't know if let me know what social media you're on, and let's make sure that we're linked up on something. That way we can, hopefully meet up at the game. At the pre-games, celebrations, things like that. So yeah, that'll be fun. Philly Fresh said, "Yo, that." He said, "Y'all appreciate the love. Make sure to hit the like. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely, absolutely. Make sure you smash that like. Like Fletcher Cox is going to smash the running back coming through the hole this year, and please do so. Yes, because it helps push the content out there, helps with the algorithm on YouTube. And the Steelers are now, yeah, they made the field goal, so they're up. They're up by 6 points. 9-3 Pittsburgh with 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter. So yeah, the 10 in the live stream right now. Make sure you guys, each and every one of you, make sure you hit that thumbs up before you leave and before you check out of here tonight, because like I said, it always helps with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help get me more views, more watch hours, and help towards getting this channel monetized. Because I'm in this thing to do it, full time right now. I'm absolutely in this thing 100% for all you guys. I'm in this thing to try to do it as a full-time career. So yeah, the faster we can get that going, the better it's going to be for me, for you guys, the viewer, and all of my subscribers out there. I couldn't do it without you guys. Like I always say, you guys are the food and the water to the channel. Without you, it does not continue to survive. And yeah, please, like this, like the clicker says down below, please continue to like, share, and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe to keep my dreams alive. Let's go. Eagles Uncensored said, "Woohoo! Tailgate party on week 4. Hell yeah, it's gonna be lit. I can't wait." Sean Tate said Nucci threw the pick. Yeah, he did. Absolutely. He's serving up pick balls. He's serving up pick balls tonight. He's still got his chef hat and his apron on out there. But yeah, shout out to Sean Tate. Thank you for joining the live stream. It's a longtime friend of mine, high school buddy. So thank you for being here, my friend. And shout out to you for making some not always easy life changes. So we're gonna definitely do some of that together. So we can lean on each other through the times when we want to give up and things like that. So definitely, my friend, I know we're going to be doing fantasy football again this year with our high school buddies, but don't ever be afraid to reach out to your boy here because Philly Foothills and PK. As you know me from way back, we definitely go a long, long way. So yeah, we're gonna definitely be making some changes for the better. I have a good feeling. But yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Tate. Vic3 said, if you haven't already, subscribe to Philly Fresh. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, dude, his channel's doing very, very well. He's got that Yodat merch now, and he's got the keychains and the Philly Fresh shirts and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you for sharing the link there, Vic. I do appreciate that because much respect to the general for sure. Eagles Uncensored Podcast said, "Yo, was the backhand too." She corrected my. She said, "So what'd you say?" You're gonna be sleeping on the couch now. Oh man. Maybe you have a comfy couch and you did it on purpose. So it wasn't abuse, I guess. Victory's a happy wife. One Trey Rock, what's going on, my guy? Absolutely. Shout out to you. Holding it down. Eagles Nation in Philly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. And yeah, we're gonna have a solid year this year. I have a good feeling about it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, everybody, for sure. They're interviewing Calvin Johnson now on the sideline. He's going into the Hall of Fame too. And all kinds of stars are going to the Hall of Fame this year. Tate said, Zenilograd ain't been the same since he cashed out $90 million. Who's Zelenograd? Oh, Zeke. I got you. Zeke ain't been the same since he cashed out $90 million. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. He's trying, I guess he's trying to lose some weight or whatever, but we'll see. I don't know. I think he was kind of more of a bruiser back anyway at times. He needed that extra weight. So, but I know if that's what works for him, then more power to him. Eagles Uncensored said these kickers have been hanging out with Jake Elliott, haven't they? Yeah, maybe they have. Maybe especially the Pittsburgh one. Maybe they've been working out together somewhere in mid Pennsylvania. But yeah, Victory said, did anyone else catch Boston Scott acting like a bodyguard at the Miles Sanders press session? No, I didn't see that. Eagles Uncensored said, damn, the wife really wants to sleep in the bed. About time, Steelers. Right? Absolutely, sir. Yes, sir. 100%, my friend. Yep. You too. 100. without a doubt. All right. So I think a lot of people disagree with. I think a lot of Eagles fans disagree with the trade. I mean, um, yeah, it's a weird situation. It really is with everything. Oh, Dallas just had a big play down the field, big reception. I think they're in Steelers territory. Little out route that was he was wide open. I mean, Danucci served it up on a platter for him out there, and yeah, they had a 30-yard gain down the left sideline there. So yeah, they're inside Pittsburgh territory. First down, Dallas from the 40. They get a run for about 8 yards, 8 or 9 yards. Oh, there's a flag though. Might be coming back for holding. Might be coming back for holding. Not that it matters. It's fucking preseason. So I want to know too from you guys on a scale of 1 to 10, how worried are you guys about Devontae Smith? I'm probably at about right now. I'm probably at about a 4, and that's just because I know knees can be tricky sometimes, and I just hope that he doesn't try to rush back at all or anything like that. And I don't think they will rush him back. Danucci on a bootleg, he got about 3 or 4 yards. All right. All right. Sonic said 3. Okay. BLSG said 2. Devontae will be back before week 1. All right. Okay. I like it. I like it. All right. I'm going to drop the link in a minute here. Okay. So the link is now in the description, or now in the comments, I should say. Oh, and he's a man of his word. He was the first one in. I don't see him yet, but BLSG looks like he popped up in the back, so maybe he'll be on in a second. Maybe he's just audio. Let's see. No, it's just spinning. All right. Usually, if there's audio, there's like an icon in the middle. I don't see the avatar in the middle. But yeah, shout out to the 6 in the live stream. I appreciate all you guys. Eagles Uncensored said 0. Okay, you're not worried at all. All right. Yeah, I mean, I did hear it. I just hope that everything's out in the open about the injury and things like that, because sometimes things tend to get a little hidden at times. But yeah, if it's just a very mild MCL sprain, yeah, I'm not that worried either. I think probably more like a 3, if that's really all that it is. Yeah, I agree with you, Vic. I agree with you. I don't want it to be a nagging injury at all either. I want him to be, even if for some weird reason, if he needed to miss week 1, I would rather him do that than try to push it back and injure it more. So yeah, I don't want anything to be nagging at all. Just like with Brandon Brooks, especially with hamstrings, those could be very, very nagging. So we don't want him to rush back at all either. We want him to be able to be at full strength and to be able to sprint if he needs to, things like that. So yeah, we don't need any nagging injuries at all. Agreed. All right, SG. I don't know if he's froze up or what, but I know my My stream's still running here, so I know I'm good. What else was I going to ask you guys? Out of this rookie class, besides Devontae Smith, who has the best chance to make an immediate impact on this team this year? Impact for this team this year. All right, Dallas has it at they just first and 10, or no, it was second and 13, and they only got a couple yards, so it's third and long. It's still 9-3 Steelers, and Dallas is not in field goal range yet. Yeah, so what do you guys think about that? Out of this rookie class, who has the best chance to make an immediate impact for this team this year? One second. Okay, sorry about that. Has to be Smith. No, but besides Devontae, I know it. I know. Obviously, it's Smith. That's the obvious answer. Random Anson said, "Well, they say Zach McPherson has been doing well. Perhaps him." Good shout, Random. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I would also say Milton Williams. You know, he's getting some high praise from Fletcher Cox and some of the veterans on this team. So, yeah, perhaps him as well. Also, don't sleep on Jacoby Stevens, because he's getting a lot of high praise from guys who are probably more than likely Hall of Fame bound. Um, I shouldn't say Hall of Fame bound, but they're Pro Bowl players in themselves. You know, the Honey Badger and Patrick Peterson. But yeah, we got some guys to work with. I think definitely. Yes, of course, Jinx. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with I don't know what's going on with BLSG's internet, but it's just giving me a spinning wheel. So yeah, if somebody else can hop in here, I'd appreciate it. So I make sure that it's not. I don't think it's on my end because I'm not getting any kind of signal error or anything like that. But yeah, you guys are definitely. I want to definitely talk to some of you guys. So yeah, all you guys are welcome to come in if you want to. Yeah, yeah, I figured you didn't. Yeah, so yeah, so if I take this down, you can see it. So out of this year's rookies, and besides Devontae Smith, who has the best chance to make the immediate impact for this team this year? Yeah, I agree. Milton Williams. I think that's a good shout. Hell, even Teron Jackson might be able to make an impact this year. He's looking like he could easily be a good substance, a good backup defensive end behind Graham or Sweat. He's already been impressing a little bit in camp. Random Anton said BLSG. Yeah, I don't know where he's at. I don't know. It's frozen. I'm getting a spinning wheel from him. Really? You said you could see him? Really? I can't see him. That's interesting. Jinx Wolf said, I have the same clock as you. Nice. Yeah. It's always Eagles time. It's always time for Eagles football. All right. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna go out real quick and come back in. Maybe I'm gonna try that. I wonder why I can't see him. Because he just popped up again in the back and I still can't see him. You guys can see him right now. Okay. Okay. I think it's something on my end. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm all right. I'm all right. How are you?
Away from the wife right now, so I'm safe.
You don't have to duck.
Yeah, no.
All right. Yeah. So I think it might have been something on my end. I don't know, but I went out and came back in, so I can see you now. We'll see if BLSG hops in here in a second.
What's good, Vic? How's it going, partner?
Yes, sir. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. So what do you think about outside of Devontae Smith? Who do you think could make an immediate impact this year out of the rookies?
Jacoby Stevens, man. Hands down.
Yeah, I think so too. He's gonna
Like, I like Williams, but
surprise
he has
people.
Hargraves and Cox in front of him. You know, Stevens, he's got the opportunity to play now. So, we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, don't be surprised if Jacoby Stevens is guarding Kyle Pitts at some point, if not at the beginning of the game, if at some point during the game, week 1. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised
Yeah.
at that at all. Let's see if I can get him in here. There he is.
You don't hear me?
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can hear
There
you.
we go. Yeah, I
Going
just
on,
moved
Ashton?
closer to my router, if that was the problem.
It might have been. Yeah, it's funny because I don't know. AK popped up too, and it looked like a blank screen as well. So it may have been something on my end as well. But yeah,
Yeah, I
we're
just
good.
moved closer to my router, so hopefully
Cool.
the internet will be a little bit better.
So what do you think out of the rookie class besides Devontae? Who do you think could make an immediate impact this year? Nice cut.
I gotta go with Milton Williams, man. Milton Williams has definitely been learning from Frederick Cox, and our D line has just been dominating in the past few years, and I think with the help of Milton Williams going off in training camp, I think it will definitely continue.
Got you. Yeah, I can't argue with that at all. I like the answer. Here. I want to hear you guys' opinions on, the whole melee at what's going on with the New York Giants and their coach and him making some of their coaches run with the players and things like that. I wanted to hear you guys' take on that.
That shit's funny. Go ahead, BLSU. Take it away.
I'm still trying to trim my thoughts together, so if you want to go ahead, you may. Uncensored.
What's that, bud?
I'm still trying to trim my thoughts on what Philly Foothills has on the screen. So if you want to go, you can go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, dude. Sorry, my cat.
Yeah, I see.
He's,
all my cats are sleeping.
Listen, man. You could take this in many ways. I know I have some giant friends that are content creators, and they're kind of taking it in a good way. Because afterwards they were all smiling, joking, whatever, however they want to put it. But to me, man, when you're fighting like that, team chemistry kind of is, at a low, I think. If you're fighting against your own teammates, defense and offensively, like something's wrong there. And I just think it's funny that he made the coaches run too, because it's like he kind of held them accountable for it as well, because they all have jobs to do. So no, honestly, man, he made it very well known there. Joke judge, it's a fucking joke. It really is.
Yeah, exactly. SG, so what do you think?
Yeah, when I saw the video with the Giants players literally running a lap around the practice field, I thought that was very stupid. Like, how many NFL teams take a whole lap around the practice field and just have their coaches run with them? Like what the hell is that, man? And what is Joe Judge thinking about making his boys run a full lap around the practice field? Like, who the fuck does that still?
Yeah, I mean,
unless if your name is Joe Judge.
I
don't think we have Joe Judge. I think we have a coach by the name of Nick Sirianni who's actually got a brain.
The one thing I want to know is how the fuck did Danny get to the bottom of that pile?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand, like, he likes being on his back, but Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to discipline your players, but to make your coaches run with them. There's other ways that you can pull coaches aside and talk to them and things like that. There's other ways you can send messages to your coaching staff. To have them running with the players, that's just kind of demeaning. I think that's kind of demeaning to me. And yeah, so it looks like we lost SG for a second. That's all good.
No, we lost Uncensored.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah, he was lagging a little bit.
Yeah,
actually a lot.
Was.
How the fuck am I on the bottom? I'm feeling like Danny Dimes right now, man. What the fuck?
Danny Green.
So this is what Shitty Jones feels like every day. I get it now.
They screw around with your internet.
Hello.
Right? What's going on, man?
What's up? This is my first time on your show.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I know. Positively Philly. How you doing?
Good. Yeah. Positive Philly. I'm doing good. I went to. Are you a Philly 444 fan?
Me myself, no, I'm not. But I'm a diehard Eagles fan, though.
Oh,
Yep. Yep. I got love for the Phillies and the Sixers too, but they're just not my first teams when it comes to those sports.
what are your first teams?
I'm a born and raised California kid, so I'm a San Francisco Giants fan when it comes to baseball and basketball. I was born in Sacramento, so I'm a Kings fan.
Okay,
Just not a very proud one right now.
I can respect that. What about for hockey?
For hockey, I don't follow hockey too closely, but definitely I have love for the Flyers and for the Sharks.
Yeah.
Yes.
I went to the Phillies game today. They won, but obviously I see this as a Eagle show.
Yes, sir.
Are we talking about Deshaun Watson, or do I have to talk about that or no?
I mean, no, not if you don't want to. No, I mean, I just threw we were talking a little bit about the shit show that's going on with the New York Giants right now. So
yeah,
what are your opinions on that
show right now? Honestly, I think I personally didn't see it. I heard about it from a Patriots fan, a friend of mine, and honestly, I think it was kind of stupid. Like it's training camp and you're throwing fists and like getting in a fight over what exactly? I don't know. Do you know exactly what they fought over?
It was Corey Clement, who is a former Eagles running back, is now with the Giants. He took a late hit, I guess, somewhat of a late hit from Jabril Peppers, the safety, and so he shoved him, and then I think
so. A former Eagle started it.
Pretty much, yeah. I think he's a double agent right now.
I don't like to hear that. But yeah, I think it's stupid. But apparently, so listen to this. I heard this from my friend. Kadarius Toney, right? The new Giants wide receiver. He wasn't in it. He's Joe Judge's offensive play style, or the way his play style is like if you respect him and you do what he says, or like you play good, he's going to give you more reps and more snaps. So apparently, Kadarius Toney wasn't involved in the fight. He was just chilling back on the sideline watching it happen. So that before yesterday, I thought Kadarius Toney was going to be a bust. I didn't understand why the Giants drafted another receiver in the first round of the draft. But I mean, this kid might actually have a chance to ball out in the NFL, and I have him on the fantasy team, so we'll see what he can do.
Ooh, yeah, that's tough because I don't know. He doesn't have much of a quarterback, in my opinion, so that's going to be tough for him to have some good fantasy points this year.
You think Daniel Jones can prove himself this year?
No.
No way.
He's a dude. I mean, there's
what bothers me is people would consider Carson Wentz a bust still.
He is.
You think?
Yep.
You all think that?
I mean, he's injury prone as hell now, for sure, without a doubt. So
doesn't matter anywhere. He ain't on my team anymore. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still watch him, but like it's like I still got my Wentz jersey, and I'm like, that's the only jersey I got right now. I'm going to be getting hopefully a Smith and a Hurts jersey.
I have
the same jerseys I'm getting.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't wear my Carson Wentz jersey every week if he doesn't play for us anymore. I'm like, I'll wear it.
Yeah, Carson Wentz is mad injury prone, bro. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
You know what? That's it. I'm going to do it.
I'm like, I'll wear it here and there, but I can't be wearing it every week if he don't play for us anymore. He's injured, so. But
would you guys be mad if I put my Wentz jersey up behind me?
You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
Hell no, that number 11 is not going behind me.
I love all your what's your name up top? The guy above me.
That's Foothills.
Yeah.
What is it?
Philly Foothills? Yeah.
Say one more time. Your name is what?
So the name of my show is The Nest Out West. But I go by, you can see it now. It says Philly Foothills.
Okay. I love all your Eagles gear. I love your mic thing right there lighting up, all your banners. Everything's awesome, man.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, I really do. And yeah, I'm glad you discovered the channel when you came on. So
definitely. I think we messaged on Facebook before.
Okay.
And I found your channel through there.
Cool. I'm definitely glad that you did so. So yeah, what's going on, Sonic? Also, we got Sonic in the house.
Well, what's up? What's up?
How you doing?
Great.
When
But
are
yeah,
your
Fuzz
shows?
Billy, if you haven't sent it to me, man.
Yeah, we got multiple content creators in here now. So I don't
When
know
are your
if
shows?
Positive Philly. So we, me and the guy to the far end there, the gentleman with the Jordan jersey hanging up. We have our own channels separately. He's Eagles Uncensored
Check it out.
podcast. We also have our own. We created our own podcast on. It's going to be every Saturdays at 9 p.m. out there on the East Coast time. So it's going to be me, him, and a couple other guys who we've brought on, and it's going to be 2 guys from the West Coast and 2 guys from the East Coast. So it's going to be, and we're all Eagles fans, but we all have somewhat different opinions on things at times. So it's going to be some good debate and things like that. So yeah, come check that out for sure.
Yeah, well, I actually got to head out, but I'll definitely check you out more, and I'll stay tuned. You on everything?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. Yeah, definitely. You can find me on Twitter at Philly Foothills.
You got
Yep, I'm on
TikTok?
not on there yet.
Okay. All right. Well, appreciate you having me on the show.
Right on. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for
Go
coming in.
Birds. Go Birds.
Yes, sir. And the Steelers just scored again, so they're up.
Yes,
They're up
sir.
Yep.
The Steelers are kicking the Cowboys' ass right now.
Without a doubt. Without a
F
doubt.
the Cowboys. Right there to Dallas. Right there to the Cowboys. And
How
they're losing to
about them
Joshua Dobbs.
Cowboys? How about them Cowboys?
What's going on, Jordy Fighter?
Still stinks.
Nothing much. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. Thank you for
What's going on, Jordy?
joining in here. All right. Yeah, so Steelers are up 16-3. Hell yeah.
Dallas
Kicking that
still
Cowboy.
stinks.
So what's on your mind, Jordy? Anything you want to talk about right now?
Not really.
Cool. Yeah,
At this point, we just chilling in here, man. This
Right.
is like a chill out stream.
So I want to ask you guys, does JG already have that head coach sound and feel to him? What do you guys think? I want to ask that in the chat too. For them to respond to that. SG, go ahead.
I feel like Jonathan Gannon, he can have that head coach kind of sound to him, but he was made to be a defensive coordinator, and that's how he is getting these guys on defense to be better, whether if it's coming towards the D-line, whether if it's coming to the linebackers, or whether if it's coming towards the secondary. No matter what happens with Jonathan Gannon, he will stick to his job and will be that defensive coordinator. But he can be that head coach role if he can learn the offense a little bit more. But I would stick with Jonathan Gannon taking that defensive role instead of trying to have that head coach sound to him.
Got you. Sonic, what do you think about that?
Yeah, like he said, he's better off being a defensive coach than somewhere a head coach. But if he actually learns offense a little bit, he might be really good. This is my opinion.
Got you. Jordy?
Now, this is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing in the future if somebody wants to poach him, and for obvious reasons of if he were to ever clash with Sirianni. But it's good because it's definitely going to be beneficial in terms of scheming and everything like that. And we've already seen a lot from him in terms of scheming. And when it comes to things like that, him having a head coach kind of sound is a good thing.
Got you. Okay. AK, what do you think?
I think it's a good thing, man. I mean, the one way I'm looking at it is, we have 2 head coaches technically. One on the defense, one on the offense. So, I mean, in a way, that's a positive.
Yeah. No, I agree definitely because it can't hurt to have guys that are very, very confident at what they do on both sides of the football, and I think that's definitely what we have. So, yeah, I agree with you guys for sure.
Plus, you have to look at it this way too, my guy. With JG being as good as he is, that's less pressure on Nick You know, all he has to do is focus on the offense. He can let JG do his thing, kind of like how Sean McVay let Wade Phillips run the defense. You know, and you saw the first year he was sitting on the bleachers writing up plays while Wade was out there calling plays. You know, it's kind of like that similar type deal where
Yeah.
you won't have to see Nick on the sideline making calls. It'll be JG. Nick can be off fixing his offense if he has to, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. What else was I going to ask you guys too? As far as who you guys want to see as win the cornerback 3 spot come week 1. SG, who do you want to see in that spot? Who do you think's going to win it?
Honestly, if I had to pick like right now, I would stick with Avonte Maddox because he has experience when it comes to playing any corner position, and we don't want to put too much pressure onto Zach McPherson, even though he is big time improving his game. But at the same time, we don't want to put too much pressure on him because he will get manhandled and he will get blown out by mainly any receiver in the NFL. And I don't care who it is, he would just get busted if he would be playing the nickel spots. So I would stick with Avonte Maddox just based on more experience.
Okay. All right. Sonic, what do you think?
Do we have like another cornerback that instead of like Zach McPherson and Devontae Maddox?
Yeah,
Scott.
Josiah Scott. Yeah.
We got him from the Jaguars, I think.
Yeah, he's got nickel experience in the NFL, and he's had a couple of interceptions. I think one of them was against Jalen Hurts in practice already. So yeah, he's been looking pretty good.
Yeah, I would say that guy, because honestly, if you can do stuff like that, I think you'll be better off playing the C3 spot. But I think Devontae Maddox might be better off because he knows more and he's better off covering it. As like DLG said, we can't just give the rookie too many snaps because he can get blown out. And yeah, at the end of the day, he's a rookie. He still needs to learn. That's just my thing.
Okay, Jordy, what do you think about that?
Honestly, I'd have to put Maddox there because in a new scheme with different coaching, a different setup around him, it's definitely going to be beneficial. And I think this can be said for all of our corners. It wasn't the most beneficial scheme under Schwartz. So now you've got a new defensive coordinator running different schemes, and potentially there's the potential for a lot of different schemes to come in on game day or sub variations of schemes. So that's also could be beneficial. But ultimately, I think it'll come down to Maddox has the experience. He's done it before, and with the right things around him, he can elevate his play. I don't think Scott's to the point yet where you can really slot him above Maddox yet.
All right. AK, your thoughts?
You know, I'm not going to sit here and act like Maddox has not got burned. He has. You know, he also is from Doug Peterson's era. You know, McPherson has been showing really good things. Scott has been showing really good things. To me, man, this coaching staff doesn't play favorites. If you're not out there and you're not busting your ass and you're not trying to play to win, you're probably not going to start. I've heard a lot of good things about McPherson. I've heard a lot of good things about Scott. And you know what? If they outplay him in training camp, one of them might take that from Maddox, and I'm okay with that, man, because to me, it's all about the W. I'm not here to play favorites. I don't give a shit who the fuck we've drafted. If somebody in the 7th round was drafted after you and they play better than you, they're going to fucking play. You know what I mean? It's all about the W's, man. I don't play favorites. If you're fucking trash, you're on the sideline. You're not on my team. And I'm not saying Maddox is trash. I'm just saying if McPherson in his rookie year or, you know, Scott's outplaying him, well, then why not?
No, I like it. Yeah, because I think there's a good chance that Josiah Scott could beat out Avonte Maddox for the CV3 spot. So it's going to be interesting to see because Vontae Maddox, like you said, he's definitely he's struggled at times too. So, these guys got to step up, and it's time to definitely separate the men from the boys because we got the pads on now, and yeah. Speaking of secondary, DBs and stuff like that, who do you guys think is going to lead this team in interceptions this year? I'll let AK go first this time.
Slay was 6.
Slay was 6. Okay. Jordy, what do you think?
Honestly, I was gonna say Slay was 7.
No, I just had the one on me, didn't you?
Sonic?
Steven Nelson. Probably
Yes?
7.
Okay.
Maybe 7, maybe 8.
Okay.
I like it.
SG, what do you think?
I got Anthony Harris with 8.
Really? Okay. Anthony Harris. All right. Anthony Harris with 8. All right.
You're just doing
He's
that
having a nice
because
camp. That's why I said
you feel
Anthony Harris.
KD's going to resurge his career, don't you?
I'm gonna go a different name than all of you guys. I'm gonna go Josiah Scott is gonna lead the team in interceptions with 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
You want to know one better than that, bro? Watch it be Jacoby Stevens. We're all wrong.
Right. Or Kavon Wall.
We're all wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Or Michael Jaquette.
Jaquette, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Watch it
I
be like Wilson or TJ Edwards or some shit. A linebacker that has it.
Yeah.
Dallas stinks even more. They just muffed the punt, and then the Steelers recovered.
There's only 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter. It's 4th and 4. Yeah.
Yup, muffed punt. Dallas still.
Jerry Jones would be proud. He would be really proud. Too bad he's still staying in the stadium like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Jerry
All
Jones.
my years being a goddamn owner, this is what I have to see? Man, this team's pathetic as fuck.
And he's probably saying to himself, man, I gotta watch all my backups play like shit right now.
All right, Slay, how many interceptions are you going to have this year?
5 maybe.
You think Slay's going to lead the team?
I think it's gonna be Harris. I think it's gonna be Harris.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be Harris because people are gonna they're not gonna test Slay and Steven Nelson, and they're gonna forget about Anthony Harris because he didn't have that many picks last year, and I feel like they're gonna test him just a little this year. So I'll say Harris.
How many do you think he's going to have?
6 maybe.
Okay. Yeah, we're all right around that mark. All right, cool. All right, so let's see here. We just talked about big play Slay. Who do you think's going to win the CB3 spot, the nickel corner?
It's really between Maddox and Scott right now, but I'm gonna go. Yeah, I might have to go. Yeah.
I've been hearing McPherson has been balling out in camp.
Yeah, I'll give McPherson something, but I want to see him guard up some actual receivers before he
got you.
Yeah, because he's doing good right now, but I want to see him in actual football. But it's really between Maddox and Scott right now. But I'm gonna have to go Maddox. Really, I'm gonna go Maddox. But I'm not gonna sleep on Scott. I'm not sleeping on Scott.
Okay, I like it. Let's see. One Trey Rock said Alex Singleton with 4.
Ooh, man, he's going to the linebacker for it and saying a linebacker
my question,
receptions.
Hey, my question is, how many pick sixes does Alex Singleton have this year?
How many pick sixes does Alex Singleton have this year? I don't know. I don't think he's going to have very many. There's a lot of linebackers.
Yeah, I think he's going to have like one. He had one last year,
He
but
may have
now
one. I think.
no.
I think he might
Honestly,
have one
honestly,
because
he may have.
he had one
Yeah,
against San Fran last year.
yeah, but he
He
may
had one
have
against
more
San
because
Francisco
Wilson
last
is
year.
here now. Wilson is here now, so the pass coverage attention won't be as on Singleton as much because he's more of like a run stopper, and Wilson is the more of the pass coverage linebacker. So I feel like they're gonna test. They're not gonna test Wilson because he's that pass coverage linebacker. So I think Singleton may have a lot of picks this year because Wilson is a pass coverage linebacker.
I got you. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I mean that's it's going to be interesting because we do have some athletic linebackers. So I mean, hey, I mean our linebackers definitely could get some interceptions this year. I'm not putting that out of the realm of possibility at all because I think guys like we talked about Jacoby Stevens, he's going to be in the mix at linebacker. Davion Taylor, like you said, even Alex Singleton, Eric Wilson, all these guys they have their own unique abilities. So yeah, it's going to be fun to watch them for sure. So who do you guys think is our? I'll let SG go first. Who do you guys think is our toughest opponent this year, and why? And
Man,
Pittsburgh's about to put the nail in the coffin here in the goal. They're almost scoring the touchdown.
If I had to pick the toughest opponent this year, I'd probably say Kansas City because, I mean, come on now. I mean, we're playing practically the best quarterback in the NFL, not named Tom Brady. We're playing Patrick Mahomes, and Mahomes is he's not a noob anymore. He knows how to play the game. He knows how to get out of the pocket. He knows how to throw the ball. He can do it all at this point. At this point, he is a magician. He will run out of the pocket. He will pass the ball. He will make these incredible throws and somehow find a way to get to his receivers. Can the D-line get after Patrick Mahomes? They could try to pressure him, but at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes is just too good of a quarterback. So I'm going to say the Chiefs and they also do have very good receivers, and they just have a good team overall.
I got you. Okay. Sonic, what do you think?
Yeah, I have to agree. Kansas City. A, you have Patrick Mahomes. B, you have Tyreek Hill. Seriously, we don't even have a corner that has the same speed as Tyreek Hill. And I think there was actually the other guy too. Forgot his name.
Was it Sammy Watkins?
No, I think he went to somewhere
Mecole
else.
Hardman. Mecole Hardman.
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah, McCall Hardman. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sammy
you have
Watkins
that
went
too.
to Baltimore.
That and their defense looking all right.
Yeah, the Chiefs, they just have a very fast offense when you have McCole Hardman and Tyreek Hill both on your team.
Got you. Jordy, what do you think?
I'm also going to have to say the Chiefs because I think they bring a little bit more to the table than the Bucs do. And with the Chiefs, you have to outscore them, and not many teams can do that. As to where the Bucs, who I definitely think are close to them, all you got to do is out-scheme the defense, and that negates a little bit of it. You can't do that with Kansas City. You've got to beat them with scoring. And I don't see an offense that can score like Kansas City can. And you also got to negate Mahomes from scrambling. And the only reason I don't put a lot into that is because we don't know what Philly would bring in terms of scheme to that game.
Got you. Big play?
I'm gonna have to say Kansas City as well. I think it's really between Kansas City, the Bucks, and the Chargers. I'm not gonna sleep on the Chargers because I feel like that team just has enough weapons on the offense and defense to really take us down in the trenches. But I'm gonna say Kansas City because they have an electric offense. Powered in with a smart head coach, and they have a really good running back who's going to be a fantasy choice that everyone wants to create. Yeah, and their offense is just lethal, and we can't outmatch that. But I'm going to say the Chiefs or really the Chargers, or the Bucks, really.
Yeah, I would have to say if you're talking, putting the short week aside, I think it's Tampa Bay because I think Tampa Bay is more balanced as far as having the better defense, and their offense is still very, very potent as well. So yeah, I would have to go. The defending champs and the Tampa Bay Bucks. But yeah, I think we're all thinking pretty close to the same thing here. So yeah, our schedule's not too tough, but those are definitely. I agree with you, Big Play Slay as well,
There are
because
definitely
I think the Chargers game is going to be tough too.
The Chargers will be tough with Justin Herbert going into his second year. The Chiefs are definitely going to be tough. The Bucks will be tough. San Fran will be a little tough with everybody coming back healthy with a guy like Nick Bosa and Jimmy G, George Kittle. They're getting everyone back healthy. So San Fran will be another tough game to win.
Just in terms of the Panthers offense, I think the Panthers offense is going to be hard to stop. But I think the Eagles defense has just enough to stop it. But
I think
Panthers
we have what it
offense-
takes to stop the Panthers.
Yeah,
The only one the Eagles might not stop would be a guy like Christian McCaffrey. When it comes to the rushing game, Christian McCaffrey would be one of the only guys that the Eagles can't stop because he's such a good running back. And
Too easy. Just
you
stop
gotta-
the run. Then you're done.
Realistically, you got to think about Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore too. Those
But
two
you also
ball.
with Christian McCaffrey, you have to remember too, though he
Yeah.
hasn't done much without Cam. So is he gonna be able to be that every down back, that really successful running back like he was
Yes.
with Newton as his quarterback? So he's got something to prove in my opinion this year, definitely.
But what does that help? All he had to do was hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey had
Too
to
easy. Just
run the ball
stop him
after
on the
that.
run.
Yeah, McCaffrey just had to run the ball after that. All people say is that it's dangerous because those two are in the backfield together. Yes, we understand that, but it's a handoff type of
The defense has to account for a running quarterback, though.
Well,
Cam was a beast out of the backfield. So
Darnold can run too. Is a pretty good runner too. Good news. You saw that. You saw that run he did against the Jets. He ran for like 53 yards. You saw that.
that was one good run against. It was not against the Jets, bro. He was with the Jets last year.
Yeah, BLSC. But did you see the Rams game? He was running pretty good against them. Like he was running pretty well. Like he was running around the Rams defense. Like he was just running around the defense. They won that game. Some of that was because of his legs. So I don't know if you should underrate the man's legs. But I understand where you're coming from, Foothills. I do.
Sure, he can run, but he's not that fast. So
he's not going to be a distraction like Cam was. That's all I'm saying.
That is true.
Hey,
that is true.
I got one thing to say. The Cowboys, they taking that fat L in the Hall of Fame game to that Steelers team. 40 seconds left. They're done. They're done.
Yep, absolutely.
And, we can laugh.
They're not even the team that I'm hating in this division anymore. It's the Giants, really, now. That's the only team that I'm starting to really hate.
Cowboys are just sad. I mean, we can make fun of them.
I'll always hate Dallas, so that's never going to go away.
Yeah, exactly. So I want to ask you guys, if you're JG, how do you go about game planning for Atlanta week 1? How much are you going to blitz Ryan, and who is covering Kyle Pitts? SG, go ahead.
I mean, if I'm Jonathan Gannon, I'm running a little bit of everything. I'm running man coverage, I'm running zone, and I'm running blitz. I'm running all three if I'm Jonathan Gannon, because no matter how much you send to the quarterback, you want to send as much as possible to make sure Matt Ryan will not be able to throw it out, because that will get him to run around the field for his life. And he will be running away from all these defenders like Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Javon Hargrave, who's been going off in camp. He will literally be running away. And how much we're blitzing with, I'm assuming when you say that, you're saying Ryan Kerrigan, right?
No, how much
when you say how much are you going to blitz Ryan?
Matt Ryan.
Yeah. Oh, Matt Ryan.
Matty Ice.
Yeah, when you bring your CBs up, they always will contain the pressure to Matt Ryan, and the offensive line will not be able to guard the receivers if they come out and surprise. Like whoever you have as your nickel and whoever you have as your slot, they will come up and get him at Ryan 100%. And who I have covering Kyle Pitts, he's such a big guy though, but I in my opinion, I don't think a corner is going to cover Matt Ryan. I really not Matt Ryan. Kyle Pitts rather. I don't think a corner is going to cover Kyle Pitts because in my opinion, Kyle Pitts is too tall, and all these little CBs and safeties, I don't think they have a chance at covering Kyle Pitts. So I'm going to choose a linebacker, and if I had to choose a linebacker to kind of go out and try to send pressure, it'd probably be a guy like Singleton because Singleton can move. He will move and run for his life after Kyle Pitts because Kyle Pitts is such a big guy, and he is a very good tight end. He was a good tight end out of Florida. So I have Singleton guarding Kyle Pitts. If anyone is guarding Kyle Pitts, it's going to be a linebacker.
Not to mention, Matt Ryan is a stationary quarterback, so he won't get out of the pocket as much. He's such a stationary quarterback to where his offensive line is injury prone, but he's going to stay in the pocket the entire time. That's what he relies on because he's a good passer, down the field.
That's how we're going to send pressure.
Yeah.
Jordy, what do you think?
Now, honestly, I don't think you have to bring too much blitz. If you do, it's not going to be a lot. And with the way I have covering Pitts, I think it's going to be a mix of Singleton and Wilson because both can do it. I mean, Wilson's a former safety. He's good in the passing game, unlike another former safety turned linebacker we know. But
don't even bring that up, Jordy. Do not.
But I mean,
mister, I can't cover goddamn wide receiver. I can't even cover no one at all.
Don't anybody say his name. Don't even say his name.
But I mean, both have shown they can cover tight ends at times, and I think you're going to see a mix of both covering Pitts.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm going to come back Foothills. My screen is frozen.
No worries. Sonic, what do you think?
I would say bring blitz, but not too much, because if you bring too much, they might set up a screen for Kyle Ridley or other wide receivers. I would say probably put some man coverage, but mostly do some zone.
Got you. Okay.
Who's going to cover Kyle Pitts, Singleton, and Alex Wilson.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance it could be it could be possibly you mix in a little bit of Jacoby Stevens to guard Pitts as well. And I'm giving Matt Ryan a fair amount of blitzes, especially right up the middle. And I think that if we can exploit their offensive line, I think that's going to be much the better for us. So yeah, that's our game plan for Atlanta. So then, last thing I wanted to ask you guys, last thing I had on my question list here was, do you guys want Zach Ertz on this team, or do you think Dallas Goedert can emerge from the blonde? Hold on, no, actually, I should say the blonde shadow.
The sound effects are just fire, Philly Foothills. They're just amazing.
Thanks, man.
You have 20 different sound effects, and they're just amazing.
So what do you think?
The blonde shadow.
He's gonna be able to escape the blonde shadow.
Yes, sir. You had some of the best sound effects ever, honestly.
Thanks, man. So
yeah.
What do you think? You want Zach Ertz on this team this year?
I mean, Ertz has been having a very good camp, but after the performance we saw from him last season, is it really time to give Zach Ertz one more chance? We could, but at the end of the day, I want Dallas Goedert to have a full season because I really think Dallas Goedert can have one of those big-time breakout years where he will go ahead and have a amazing season where he will just go ahead and will catch a lot of balls from Jalen Hurts and will just find that way to be the tight end to just be that guy, to prove to us that he can be a number one tight end. And Richard Rodgers, when it comes to Richard Rodgers, he shouldn't even be a number 3 tight end. He shouldn't even be a number 3 tight end. He should be a number 2 tight end because he was one of our leading tight ends last season, and that's just ridiculous. So if he's going to be one of our leading tight ends, you definitely should have him as your second string tight end. And when it comes to your third string tight end, is it going to be like a Taron Jackson who we got from the Bills? Is it going to be Jack Stoll, I think it was an undrafted rookie? It's going to be one of those two guys. So at the end of the day, I just don't want Ertz back here. But I think if he doesn't get traded or anything, I think he may retire as an Eagle.
Got you. Okay. All right. Looks like Eagles and Sensors back. Walsh said he wants to. Ertz is only 30. He wants to keep him. Let me bring AK back on here.
What's up, my guy?
Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you, man. I know it's getting late on the East Coast, so yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here in a couple minutes. But yeah, the last question I had for the guys was, do you personally do you want Zach Ertz on this team, or do you think that we can keep him and Dallas Goedert can still emerge from the blonde shadow?
He just needs to realize he's got to be tight end too, man. If he can't realize that, then I don't know what to tell him. But we need to see what Dallas Goedert is to be able to move on. And, we're not going to do that with him being tight end 1. So that's where I stand on that.
I got you. Okay. Anyway, Slay, what do you think about Dallas Goedert being able to emerge from the blonde shadow?
Yeah, I mean, so if my teeth look like they look black or something, it's because I have my background as a house. It's literally a house. It's just like faded out right now. It looks faded out. Like you can see it.
You're good.
You're
good.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's beautiful, but what was the question? Do you guys want Zach Ertz on the team, or do you think DJ can? I think Dallas Goedert will emerge this year, and I don't want Zach Ertz because Zach Ertz is a guy that's going to take up a lot of snaps from a tight end that you just drafted not only 2 years ago. And you've always wanted him to max his potential, show his potential. And he's never gotten to show that. He's shown flashes, but because you had Zach Ertz, he's never done it. So yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Got you. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much more to say about it. I mean, I think I think Zach Ertz being here is a distraction for somewhat, for Dallas Goedert, and I think it'd just be better for him if Zach Ertz, went elsewhere. But I just don't know how likely that is at this point. That's all. I don't know, because it looks like more and more that he might be on this team come week 1. So it's going to be interesting to see how that really shakes out.
Yeah.
Keep the blonde on the Ross. That's funny. Thank you, Random Anton. I appreciate you for checking into the live stream.
Keep the blonde shadow.
That's Zach Ertz's new nickname, the Blonde Shadow.
I don't know, man.
The
I thought he was
blonde
only.
shadow.
I thought he was actually going to try and be the new blonde Bond or something. I didn't know.
I was tweeting, so I was like, God damn, his hair looks so good today. And like, oh, that's what he looks like. No wonder he looks like he's going Super Saiyan. Well, he's
Right.
not getting paid. He's like,
Shane.
"Where's my money?" And he goes Super
Where's
Saiyan.
my money?
Exactly. So yeah, is there? Let's see here. Second. Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about before we get out of here? Because I think I'm going to wrap this thing up in a minute. Going once, going twice.
I
All
mean,
right, well,
we
just
could.
let everybody know where they can find you at BLSG.
All right, you can all find me on YouTube, man, at BLSG. Just search in the search bar if you're not subbed to me yet. And right now, we are actually 29 subs away from 200. And if you guys didn't know, at 200 subs, I will be doing a live call-in show. I don't care what anyone says. I'll be shouting one of you guys out, especially who's been supporting my channel for so long, or if you're new to my channel or anything like that. And you also can find me on Twitter at BLSG20. Give your boy a follow. And as always, man, fly, Eagles, fly. We fly till we die, baby.
Absolutely. Take care, bud. Thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate you. All right, Sonic, you want to let everybody know where they can find you at?
All right. So my channel's called Sonic 2.25. Just go in the search bar, or I guess I'll just put the link in chat.
There you go.
You can find me on Twitter on Sonic2. And my channel's mostly Eagles related stuff, highlight videos, and that's basically it.
Awesome. All right, sounds good. Yeah, go check him out. Go sub him up. Let him know that you're new to his channel, and drop him a comment, things like that. So I appreciate you being here, my guy. Thank you for your support of the channel.
You're welcome.
Have a good night. Jordy?
All right, so you guys can find me at Jordy Fighter on YouTube. I've got my 3 podcasts of the Celtics, Eagles, and Fighting Irish, where I get depressed over bad games and bad moves. But go check me out over there. And
what's the Fighting Irish one called?
It's called the Golden Dome.
Okay. All right, Golden Dome. And where can I find that at? Is that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna check that out because I got a buddy who's a pretty big Notre Dame fan. So
hey,
I
send
got a
them my
question
way.
for you, man, because you're a college guy. I want to ask you a trivia question real quick. Do you know the school that holds the most championships?
I should know this, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah.
Starts with a P.
Penn State.
No. I wish, but no.
No.
It's one no one will ever guess either, man. It's really weird. When I found out about it, I was like, what the fuck?
The most championships in college football?
Yeah.
Starts with a P. Pepperdine?
Princeton.
Really?
Yeah. Princeton holds the most national titles. Who would have ever thought that in college football?
Wow, that's a good trivia question.
Yeah.
Right.
And now they're an Ivy League school, so they're FCS now.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they hold 28 national titles, Princeton.
That's very interesting.
Right? I didn't know that. I never took Princeton to be a good football school, but back in the day, I guess they used to be.
Yeah, apparently.
Well, isn't that where Fitzpatrick went? Right? He's from Princeton. Is he not? Isn't Ryan Fitzpatrick from Princeton?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't either.
I think he might be.
It's worth a Google, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think
it would make sense if he is. He's smart.
See. No, it was Harvard. That's right. I knew it was. I knew it was a Ivy League school. It was Harvard. He's from Harvard.
Yeah, he's smart, man, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Is that when they had the leather helmets?
I don't know, man.
Probably, Vic. Probably.
No, and I even seen today too. I believe it was. Fuck. I want to say Notre Dame is. It was back in like 1887, I believe. Notre Dame is who taught Ohio State how to play football. Did you know that, Jordy?
No.
I'd heard about it, but never looked into it.
Yeah, back in 1887, you guys taught Ohio State how to play football.
And what's even more ironic is Notre Dame was built kind of as another Michigan, and Michigan is a rival with Ohio State. We're a rival with Michigan, so it's very ironic.
Yep,
it is. That's some cool history there. Some cool fun facts for sure. But yeah, so let everybody know where they can find you at, AK.
Yeah, for sure. You know, AK Eagles 88 on Twitter. My IG is Eagles Uncensored. I'm the host of the Eagles Uncensored podcast, obviously. You know, got my guy here I do shows with on Saturday at 9 p.m. now. It was 4, now it's 9. You know, I do my sub Mondays, you know, so if anybody needs subs, you just come on in and, you know, we'll tweet, we'll get your word out there, we'll drop your link in the chat, you know, so people can sub up to you. And then I also have my podcast on Sundays with Bird Gang 31, you know, and I'm probably going to start one up Friday. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or next Friday. Oh, dude, I'm going all over, man. I even got one for Taco Tuesdays. You have no idea. Tacos and beer Tuesdays, just like you text me. Like I'm truly thinking about that. You have no idea. I got Taco Bell like 10 minutes from my house, bro. I'll go get tacos and beer, no doubt. You know.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, I'm just trying to start like pretty much what you said, a podcast every day of the week. You know. I love doing this shit. It's going to be my career eventually. You know, right now I'm just doing it to have fun, but I do take it serious. But yeah, man, I appreciate you. You know, you're a really close friend of mine. Great friend. You're like a brother to me. And, you know, we've been through a lot already in 2 months. You know, so yeah, man, just definitely I'm 30 away from 200, and at 200 I'm giving away a vintage Eagles blanket. So you know, definitely if you have not subscribed to me, go ahead and do so. You don't want to miss out on that. It's a pretty cool blanket. So yeah, man, just proud I could be here and help and support you, you know, but hey, it is what it is.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. Yeah, so yeah, we're definitely gonna get out of here, and love and appreciate each and every one of you. Like I always say, you guys are the food and the water to the channel. Without you, it does not continue to survive. You guys are the oil, which is the engine of the Nest Out West. So please continue to like, share, and subscribe. Comment all the time. Please hit the thumbs up before you leave the live stream. Greatly appreciate it. Helps with the algorithm. But yeah, until next time, we fly until we die. Stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing me on your screen. But most importantly, as always, keep it fuego. Peace, y'all.